Hello, good evening and good night to everyone that's watching this video. This is 360 Mafia, and today we're looking at another gameplay video. And if you noticed a slight theme going on here, and if you thought that the theme was Tier 9 Soviet heavies, well, you were correct. Today we're looking at a video about an IS-8, in many ways a polar opposite of the ST-1. It is lightly armored, very fast, has the same gun, slightly better reload, and does higher RPM, or DPM rather. But I kind of play IS-8 usually as a medium or as a medium supplement, just to kind of support my medium lines. And the map for today is Middleburg. And again, props to my team with just very slight coercion, me just giving the direction towards the hill. Every single one of them went hill, including the T-95, and as we all know, T-95 usually are the first ones to say no when you give them any kind of direction other than just straight on. Now, in this video I'll try to focus more on my own mistakes, as we all know that we all like to point out the mistakes of our teammates and mistakes of the enemy team, but it's more important to know your own mistakes, and that's how the room and the road to improvement, self-improvement, begins. So in this particular case, I am not angling correctly. My IS-8 is angled just like any normal tank would. I am not taking advantage of the spaced armor. In fact, I'm kind of negating the effects of the spaced armor by giving my enemies a clear shot on my side. However, I allow FV-215 as well to take a full shot at me, which is a mistake. However, in this case, the enemy team made more mistakes by being fully exposed, including the A-215, including the Leopard, who had a poorly aimed shot and who was just able to track me. So sometimes you can get away with mistakes on your own, because the enemy team makes more mistakes and they don't capitalize on your own errors. So I believe in Blitz, each engagement is a series of mini engagements between players, and it's all about who fails the least. And in this case, Tortoise was failing in terms of, well, first of all, driving was a terrible stock gun, and as you can see, it barely did 200 damage to me. Leopard made a few mistakes by being in the open all the time and not capitalizing on the strengths of his tank. However, at this point, I made a mistake of not looking around and not looking at my left flank, because I was confident that my team, including the T-95, had the left flank covered. However, that was not the case, and Leo decided to make a run for it, and for which he was punished for being in the open, and he thought I forgot about him, or maybe actually I was unspotted for him, so he didn't see me. This E-75 takes a broadside approach and gets punished for it as well, and then he takes a poorly aimed shot straight at my spaced armor. That was an accident. If he aimed a little bit lower towards my pike nose, he probably would have hit me. So confident that E-75 will be taken care of, I tried to find the IS-8, and I find it where I didn't expect him to be. So that was a lucky snapshot for me. And now we just have a half-health Jagger versus 3 tanks of our own, including almost full health IS-7. Now our T-95 dies, and I mean, thanks to him for absorbing all the damage, and I commit a fatal mistake, or near fatal mistake here, by charging at the Jagger, missing a poorly aimed shot. I was originally aiming at the side, but as Jagger switched directions, I was not able to compensate for that. However, our IS-7, being the hero, he saw the opportunity to get behind the Jagger, and he capitalized fully on it, and then allowed me to take an easy kill. So in this game, I don't think I played all that well. I made a few sloppy mistakes. However, the enemy team made a whole of a lot more mistakes, and it cost them dearly, including the loss of their top tier tank in 215. He died really fast, really early on. He wasn't able to contribute much, and I think that was their main one of the main reasons that they lost. I'm very surprised to see that our T-95 did no damage, even though he did climb the hill and he had seemingly plenty of opportunities to do so. All in all, like I said, Blitz is all about mistakes and who makes less mistakes, and also who is able to punish the mistakes that the enemy team makes. So if you give the enemy team less opportunities and less openings, you should be mostly successful. And we did get mastery for this video. I don't think it was it was well deserved, but it's pleasant to see anyways. I think we mostly got that much experience due to our firing onto tier 10 vehicles, which is always richly rewarded. All in all, I hope this video was informative and interesting, and I welcome any and all feedback in terms of narration, the content, the quality of the content, the length of the content. Any sort of feedback you can give me, I always strive to improve my videos and my gameplay. So please leave your feedback in the comments below or on the forum. You can always private message me here on YouTube as well, or on the forums. And I'll see you in the battlefield. Thank you for watching. 360 Mafia, signing off.